Hello guys and welcome back to another Tower of Fantasy video, and today we're going to talk about the home system. Alright, so the first thing that you will need to do is go to your personal home system map first by clicking this icon here and then just click the build. Click go to be teleported to your personal home system map. So once you're here, you can check the buildings. There are 6 buildings. So your core building is called the Development Center. You will need to level up this one first for you to level up the machine pod, pumpkin house, popo house, turtle house, and the kitty house. So the main purpose of this core building is for you to be able to level up these 5 buildings here. So there are materials that you can get inside this map. So the first one is the metal materials, fiber material, energy, and the supply material, renovation material, quality building material, and the composite material. So this building produces those type of materials as well. So for the machine pod, it gives metal material. So since it is already level 3 on my end, it gives me 12 pieces of metal material per hour. So the second building, the pumpkin house, produces fiber. The popo house produces energy. The kitty house produces supply materials, and the turtle house produces renovation materials every hour. And take note, guys, that it shows here that temporarily stored resources can be stored for up to 24 hours only. So make sure that you are claiming all of those materials every day. And as you progress on leveling up the buildings, you can get a lot of materials here. The supply numbers will progress as well. So for example, I'm currently at level 3. That is why I'm getting 12 pieces of every each materials every hour. So as long as you progress the level of those buildings, you can max it out to level 9 to get 25 pieces of each materials every hour. And it shows here on this website, thanks to Tower Fantasy Index. I'm just going to put the link of the website below on the description. You can get 600 max materials for 24 hours once you have max all of the buildings. And please take note, guys, that you don't need to max out the development center and leaving all of these buildings behind on leveling. So you will need to level them evenly so that you can maximize all the supplies that you're going to get every hour on the game. If you're going to focus on leveling up the development center first, this 5 buildings here will be left behind because you will be consuming all of the resources just to level up this development center. So take note, just level them up evenly. You can also get this supply materials by killing monsters as well. So you can check the description here by clicking this icon. Just go to the material description. For example, you can get the metal and fiber materials by killing hyenas, apophis, robarg, barbosa, and the devourer. So I just want to pinpoint 2 materials here. You can only get these materials by killing the mini bosses, the quality building, and the composite materials. So there are only 4 mini bosses here. You can check them located here on the map. This is Devourer, Barbosa, Robarg, and lastly Apophis. So make sure that every mobs, every monster, elite mobs, and the mini bosses are all killed every week. So the mobs will not respawn every day. So based on the description here, they are only going to respawn every Monday at 5 a.m. So make sure that everything were cleared on the whole maps to maximize the leveling of the buildings. You can also go to the same website if you want to follow the recommended route for farming those materials like the metal, fiber, energy, and the supply. But as you can see, you are not seeing the renovation materials here showing on the map. But just to give you an information, you can kill boars, honey badgers, bears, and monkeys to gain those renovation materials. But anyway, you don't need to worry about that because you are going to clear everything here on the whole map. You will need to kill every monster on the map every week anyway. So you will be ending clearing up and getting all of the materials every week. So you don't need to worry about this one as well. And once you have a decent amount of those supply materials, you can now visit these two buildings here, the exchange store and the workshop. So you can go directly, or there is a shortcut button here on the build. Just click exchange store here and the fuse here to go to the workshop, or you can just visit them physically and use those precious materials to exchange. For example, the metal material can be exchanged for cluster and joint supply chip, and so on. But me personally, what I'm going to do is I'm not going to exchange those materials yet. So I will be using those materials to level up all of the buildings first to max level 9, so that I can maximize all of the supplies that they can provide to me every day. And let's go ahead and double check the workshop. On the workshop, you can actually fuse and create this matrix data pack. And aside from that, you can also fuse and get a chance on getting SSR matrix as well. So it will consume materials by fusing this. And these are the preview item. So you can get one of this randomly. So you're not guaranteed to get SSR matrix by fusing. So this is random. So the higher the level of the buildings, the higher the chances on getting the SSR. So I am not going to fuse yet as well here for the workshop. So what I'm going to do is I will be maxing out the level of the buildings to level 9 as well, so that I can get higher chances on getting SSR matrices. And that's basically it, guys, for the home system guide for today. So if you still have questions, don't be shy, just comment down below, and see you again on the next Tower of Fantasy video.